Darnell, how much of a test was it of your group's persistence tonight? Because obviously you're coming off a game where you had 15 shots as a collective, had 16 in the first. It took a while to beat Lyon, but you guys eventually did 3 times.
Yeah, I think obviously their goaltender played really well, and it's a tough team to play against, and to come in here in this building and win. It's a good sign for our group, and like you said, there's a lot of persistence to our game. We weren't forcing it. We kind of just stuck with it, and even when things didn't seem to go our way in moments, we didn't get down ourselves, just kept playing.
You seem to really shine in the extra period of hockey. I mean, I don't even know how many overtime goals you have, but what is it about Darnell Nurse and overtime winners?
I'm not sure. I just try to get the right spots. We have some special players that make special plays, and try to capitalize when I get my chance. So tonight was just one of those opportunities of getting to the right spot on the ice and try to hit my shot.
I think I asked you a version of this question the other day, but I'll try it a new way. Your team doesn't have a reputation of winning a lot of 0-0 games after 40 minutes. It's never been the style of this organization. But you guys are winning them now. Mm-hmm. What's that? What's that tell us? What should we think about that?
It's. I think you said it the other day. Like it's early in the season, right? So you can't have it cemented. But I think for our group, working towards that place where we're comfortable playing in any type of game. Whether you're down 1 or 2 in the third, whether you're tied 0-0. I think the teams that go the furthest and win that ultimate title, they're able to win different ways. And for us, like you said, we've always been able to open up and play an offensive game, but the defensive side is something we've been talking about for years of trying to settle in and just be confident and patient in these type of games, and we've been doing it lately, so we got to continue to do that.
Thank you.
What's your best explanation of how this team has turned things around over the last, several weeks?
Yeah, I think the resilience of the team, the resilience of this group. We came into the season, came into camp with a lot of confidence. Things didn't go our way right off the hop, and easily could have let it continue to snowball. But I think, obviously in this group, there's been a lot of guys that have gone through seasons where we've had highs and very low lows. And at the end of the day, we found ways to dig ourselves out of it and play pretty late in the season. So I think that's just us growing, maturing, continuing to embrace that things aren't always going to go our way. With that said, we got to continue to do that for the rest of the season.
9 straight victories for you, Darnell, and this group. What does that say about this group to tie a franchise mark? I mean, you think of all the players that have come through this organization, and you guys have just tied a franchise mark.
Yeah, it's. It speaks to our group, and like I said, that resilience and that I think that the care that we have for each other. Right, it's not it hasn't been easy to get to this point. There's been a lot of highs and lows, and there's going to continue to be a roller coaster of things that go on over the course of the rest of the season. But we've been able to keep it pretty even keel, and to be able to win 9 in a row is pretty special. He said it's cool to tie a franchise record, but with that said, we just move on to the next one, try to win one game.
What about the new perspectives or techniques that Paul Coffey has helped bring to your game as you've worked with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great for our group as a whole. I think, he's the first thing he wanted us to do was go back there and make plays, it's one thing to say it, but showing us, and you get on the bench, he's always got little tips and little areas of the game. Whether you're breaking out the puck, whether you're coming through a neutral zone, where he'll see things that made him so special when he was playing, and just for him to give us those little tidbits on the bench, and us to be able to put it in real time, and then break it down sometimes after games and whatnot. He's been a huge asset, and we're very fortunate to have him as coach.